and welcome to It's Tomorrow News. I'm R. Sriram. Hundreds of flood warnings and travel disruptions after Storm Henk hits UK. Travel has been seriously disrupted after Storm Henk battered a large swathe of the UK with hundreds of flood warnings still in place. On Tuesday, a man in his 50s died after a tree fell on the car he was driving in Gloucestershire, police said. Large parts of England and Wales experienced strong winds and heavy rains during the storm. More than 250 flood warnings are in place in England, while thousands of homes are without power. At Billing Aquadrome, a leisure park in Northampton, and surrounding business units, hundreds of people were told to evacuate amid rising water levels from the River Nene, locals told the BBC. Meanwhile, hundreds of properties near the River Severn in the West Midlands are flooded, in some cases for the fourth time this winter, our BBC correspondent in Worcester said. In the East Midlands, flood water either breached or surrounded several homes in Bottleacre Lane in Loughborough, Leicestershire, according to PA Media, leaving some people trapped inside the homes. In Tenby, a severe flood warning is in place along the River Rittic, where there is a substantial risk to life and reports of raw sewage in floodwater. There is likely to be little let-up in the wet weather. The Met Office has issued a yellow warning for rain across much of southern England from 12 GMT on Thursday until 3 on Friday. The forecaster says there may be further flooding, travel disruptions and power cuts. It comes as train services were slowly getting back on track after flooding and power failures on Tuesday and further disruptions on some lines throughout Wednesday morning. By Wednesday evening, Network Rail, which owns and manages the infrastructure, said the situation was much improved after fallen trees had disrupted several southwestern services on Tuesday and overnight. However, some lines remain blocked on Great Western Railway's network and parts of Thameslink, Southern and Great Northern services continued to face disruption while infrastructure repairs were being carried out. The bad weather also uprooted trees and felled branches, causing treacherous conditions, power cuts and major road closures. The Energy Networks Association, which collates data from all energy providers, said about 800 homes were without power as of Wednesday evening. Power went down in more than 107,000 other homes during Storm Henk, but has since been restored. On Tuesday, a man in his 50s from Bath, who has not yet been named, died after a tree fell on his car, police said. Emergency services were called to Tedbury Road near Kembley at about 15:15 GMT, but despite the best efforts of the paramedic, he died at the scene. In Orpington, southeast London, a woman was taken to hospital after being struck by a felling tree. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us on It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates. Thank you.